Hey everyone, Adwin's here, and welcome to a new Azaleas event. The third one, in fact. They're the only OC group other than the Mikitsuki to get such attention. Strange since they're apparently not that popular in Japan? Who cares? I love them a lot, and I'm definitely not complaining about more content with them. This event even comes with a limited unit? And the first ever trio unit at that! What? The unit only refers to Konoha and Hazuki? But Ayame's right there! Right there! Right there! Anyway, they're a Forest Axel Gorilla. Perfectly sensible element for these three, by the way, with the highest attack stat to date. That Magia will be hitting pretty hard, but we'll skip it in favor of the doppel, cause she's a Magia unit, and the cap is 150. You should only be using doppel with these girls. They have an AoE doppel with double damage versus water and 3 guaranteed ailments? Curse, Burn, and Poison are all from the same damage over time family of ailments, and gladly their effects stack, but have a hard damage cap of 10,000. I feel like the Magia or Doppel itself would kill enemies where this stack would be relevant enough to clear them, and not really help against bosses that don't straight up die to it. Well, free damage is free damage. If you can find a battle where this combination can clean up a wave, that's where this will be really good. I have a feeling that this scenario will happen more often than I'm making it out to be, and adding more damage on an already powerful Magia is not a bad thing. 3 elements at once still feels like overkill, especially with that hard damage cap. Oh, what's that? But the next Kimochi is water type, and stacking different ailments will grant a damage bonus? Oh, how convenient! Better get my wallet ready! Fucking swear to God. Anyway, the Magia also grants force attack up to the unit, which helps push the damage you can do. See my Tsurufeli video for a little more detail. The fact that it only affects this unit, even as a doppel, is kinda stinky, but their sky-high attack more than makes up for it. In fact, with their SE and personal, they can ramp very quickly and have some of the highest Magia and doppel bonuses available, 52.5 and 62.5% respectively, leading to nuclear damage when they pop off. Boy, I wish I could afford to roll for them and experience such big damage. Look, I know I already have charge conservation, but they're so pretty and I want them, but I have no stash, and I know I'm gonna feel bad when I see everyone deal like a gajillion damage with them. Real quick about their personal, let's compare it to part-timing at the art gallery. Sister Sense that day has a stronger effect, but it's slower. Art gallery is weaker, but has a faster cooldown. Your mileage may vary on which you prefer, and there's nothing stopping you from using like both. Now for the less interesting parts of her kit. Her connect is okay, I guess. It's reminiscent of Konoha's connect, which is by all accounts great. It's versatile by granting damage, ramp, and I'd argue regen is better for a connect meant for frequent use, since you don't have to worry about wasting a straight heal, if that's really that important to you. Their SE leans them a bit into the ailment archetype, with Attic Killer, Poison Edge, and Curse Edge. On the one hand, this is fine, because it adds some decent incidental damage without an investment on time, setup, or resources. On the other, it just reminds me that Attic Killer won't live up to other strategies in terms of damage. Granted, Attic Killer is still fine because it's all free damage without too much investment, and the investment you do put into it adds extra utility like negating evasion or blinding them or whatever else the specific ailment does. But they never really push it, you know? We love Attic Killer when we see it, we get sad when an ailment unit doesn't have it, we laugh at Ui when she only gets 5% Attic Killer, and we have no shortage of units that you could put together to make Attic Killer work. But the power ceiling on it is just not that high. You don't see people building ailment teams for mirrors or Kimochi. Hell, the next Kimochi is weak to ailments, so Attic Killer should be good there, right? Fucking no, because if a boss unit is afflicted, technically the ailment is only applied to the center tile, so Attic Killer only deals bonus damage to that one tile. What? But seriously, I'm probably in the minority here, but I'm ready for Attic Killer to be pushed a little. Who knows, maybe the stacking mechanic for this Kimochi is an experiment for the mechanic to be implemented in Attic Killer. Yeah, that's it. Come on, let's make Alina Senpai happy. Sorry, got off track. In short, despite not having anything super special, the Azaleas are a fantastic DPS unit, dishing out massive damage through their Magia, Atta Killer, and sick Megazord Doppel.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
Also, all three of them are so pretty and precious and cute, and I love them all to death. Can I just hug them? All of them? All at once? Hazuki and Ayame as individuals got their 5-star, and I never talked about their spirit enhancement, so let's get on that. For Hazuki, she gets attack down as her active. Its cooldown is relatively quick, and she has skill quick in both SE and her personal, so it's likely that you can use this skill more than once in a fight. Fast mana up and morale adept suggest that she wants to build Magia, so let's go over that. At 5-star, she gets defense down and MP restore added to her Magia, and of course her doppel is a more potent form of it. This supplements her role as a saboteur with very relevant debuffs, and her SC and MP restore kinda help with her ramp since she only has one A-disc. But she only has one A-disc. Still, she's a good debuffer that'll keep your enemies in check. Worth the investment. Ayame's Uncap and SE lean her into the role of a charge DPS. She only gets charge combo +1, but she's a base 2-star and I think that's standard for them. 2 tech adepts and charge attack up on everyone on her active are way better at supporting her role. Deal some extra damage while building charge, then pop the active so you have better control over how you cash out the damage. Her 4-star Magia adds an AoE buff, while her 5-star and doppel add a chance to pierce defense for herself for 2 turns. I guess Magia isn't as big of a concern on her because she's built to build and spend charge. At the same time, she only has one each of a Blast and Axel, so she can't spend charge very well. And being a Sea Gorilla means she can't be bad at building charge, but charge combo +1 hurts. Being a 5-star adds charge disc damage up to her connect, but that doesn't really help much. Worth it? Probably not. I mean, doppling a character doesn't take too much investment, so you can probably afford to do her without losing too much, CC permitting. But spirit enhancement is a little more precious, so I wouldn't prioritize her if you're strained for items. I know I'm gonna do it anyway because it's a fucking gun bike. And Hazuki's is, Hey, the 5-star art is really cool. Yugen really outdid himself this time.